Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents the Grimstone Chronicles. Season 1, Episode 25. I am your host today, but not your GM, at least not now. That service and responsibility and power goes to Adam as we are finishing his adventure. I'm going to make their mics hot like muffins straight out of the oven. There you go.
Aloha!
And
Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents Grimstone Chronicles. I am your DM, but not your host, Adam.
Hey guys, I'm an asshole player.
That's right, Ahmed. I'm one of you tonight. Oh, funny. How's it going? I haven't seen you guys in what? A couple days?
A couple days.
I was waiting for you guys to stream on Wednesday.
We were playing. That's what I told.
No,
Ahmed.
I know. I went to bed. I went to bed early that night. I've been running a migraine since Monday. That's good.
Running a migraine. Make it sound like it's a test case.
Me and my migraine are doing great.
Aches and pains. I missed the last step of my staircase at my house about a week ago. I may or may not have had a couple of beers. I came down hard. Well, to be fair, the trimming at the bottom of the step came off when I stepped on it, so I fucking came down on on my right leg pretty hard, and that was about a week ago. And a couple days ago, I'm like, why is my leg sore? It's not like am I eating something weird or am I having an allergic reaction? No, that would probably happen to both legs.
If it's only one and not the other, it's usually like a heart thing, so you're gonna want to keep track of that.
Yeah, but then I looked at it, I'm like, it's a little bit red, like on the heel and on the ball of your foot. I'm like, oh yeah. I vaguely recall at 3 a.m.
I remember
stumbling around my apartment
when I was walking.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's probably it. And yeah, it feels better today. But if you see me wincing, it's just because my foot is throbbing a bit.
So I'm still going through an adjustment to the new diet as we're doing a weight cut before the gym season starts again.
Yep.
And yesterday, I basically hit this wall of no, there's nothing you can do. You don't have enough calories. You don't have enough carbs. You just no. Nope. So we're still adapting to that, but no, it's hot as balls, and I've got this app now where I can book time in the gym. So I've got all my bookings. I'm like, what do you mean I can only stay for 60 minutes? I can't do the workout in 60 minutes, but I'll take it. I will do 2. I'll figure this out. Because what they're doing is the gym is going to be open for 60, closed for 30 to clean. Open for 60, closed for 30 to clean. Open for 60, closed for 30 to clean. And fuck it, I will do it if they make me do it in a scuba suit. I will. At this point, it doesn't matter.
Pick up your truck.
I will wear a scuba suit. I will wear a parka or a hazmat suit. I will work out nude with with a snorkel on, whatever they need.
Go ahead.
No, make your own channel if you want to do that.
The physical wall of hunger. I was working on some adventure prep because we got the sort of for not this adventure but for future adventures, and I was looking at some stuff and I'm like, I'm converting a module. I'm like, oh, this module could be better. It could be better. It's like, this is going to need so much work. I just want to have ice cream and a piece of bread.
Just put on a movie in the background. It makes it all easier. Not a movie you need to really concentrate on, but just one that just could be in the background.
Yeah. No, I jammed through 1.5 modules in terms of reading and getting the initial thoughts together and figuring out what the flow is. Okay. Yeah. Making it go.
Yeah, all the modules could be much better. Yes. Keep in mind our hobby is written for 12-year-olds. So yes, all the modules can be better.
There's certain things where it's you're trying to put together like all the named characters. So
Yep.
it's like, what are the named characters in this story? So you can figure out like how to link passages when you read them. And it's like, you named the CR 1/2 dog that they're supposed to just kill on sight. Okay, but why is it in the main named character list? You just it's a random encounter doggo. Why did just say it has rabies and be done? Yeah. No, it was just the physical like. Well, it's a full on diet, right? So there's waves of like hangry, and this was just a wave of like hopeless. I don't know what you would call it. Just being like, I should be awake for another 6 hours, but it's like I don't have any.
Caloric fatigue.
Fatigue, yeah. Fatigue, but
Fatigue.
with an H at the
Fatigue.
beginning. Fatigue. The tsunami of hangry. Yeah.
All right.
One of my friends at work actually has like he bought a box of like protein bars and left it at his desk. And for a while, at the beginning of the whole like we're doing this, he would like hand me one and say, "Shut up, eat the thing. You're being
Nice.
a dick."
So what I've liked doing, Kenny, is taking
Eating
two
the animal?
modules and then weaving them together because at least there's some nuance, or there's some like decision that they go after this thing over here or follow the rails to that thing over there, but they can't do both at the same time, or if they try, they have to be really optimal and in like it makes it feel like there's a lot more going on in the world. So I've done that with Legends. I did that a bit where I kind of like took the ideas and skeletons of two modules, overlap them, and then kind of paint over top. But they do take work, especially if you're trying to adapt them to a campaign world that
story
is
and world.
an existing story and the characters and a campaign world that is not Galarian or Forgotten Realms or whatever. There's
and to be perfectly honest and fair to the module we're working with, if you were running that as just here's your game, like here's the book, here's the thing, read it, it's your game. Yep. It's perfectly serviceable for that. Like it does the job of.
Sure. The problem I'm having with my module right now, because I am converting one from 5e to Pathfinder, I'm having a problem with it because first off, the name of the module gives all of it away. It's like we're running blah blah blah, and it's like there's you've just stolen any mystery, and then an early encounter also robs you of the mystery, and then you spend, I would say, the first chapter out of 3 doing a tour of the campaign world where it's located in, and you end up talking to what effectively are 3 or 4 quest givers that I could have just given you the damn quests, but no, you got to go talk to the next quest giver and the next one. And I'm like, fucking wrote this. And it's like, and these are like giants in the industry, right? Just fucking dialed it in on this one module, which I bought because the name of the title was like, ooh, I get to do this.
Ooh, it's cool. Well, the name worked.
Yeah.
It worked for you to buy it. Yeah.
And then in converting it, I now have to go back and go, I need to cut a bunch of the stuff that isn't fun.
Well, it's
and the stuff
that random encounter.
And then there's the second chapter is you get to a place and then you have 6 mini quests, but the mini quests are a paragraph each.
So that's off. I like that personally, but
that gives me space to use the generator, and I could actually hand the DM stick and go, "Oh, you want to go off into the forest and screw around with druid ruins? Adam, here's your adventure to prepare. Mark's got we're going to go off and screw around in those ruins over there. There are a bunch of ruins. It's basically
so this module also has that, and that section I thought was like the coolest.
Yeah,
it's like if you want to do these things. Now it's funny because it's a 4th level adventure. And it's like, here's a CR12 Hell Knight that lives in that tower. It's like, okay, you don't go to that tower. That's the Hell Knight tower. Don't go to that one. It's got Hell Knight.
Anyway, so I'm picking my way through this, and I the first chapter was pretty easy to scrap a bunch of stuff, and then the setup is hard because it wasn't well written. And it's very easy for the PCs to mistake a no-win situation for a thing that they're just going to put their heads down in and try to fight their way through.
if it's something is a no-win situation, it has to either happen in story,
Yeah.
or it has to be actually no-win.
Yep.
Because if it is hard to win, we'll win.
And this one it's set up like an encounter, but it's an encounter you're supposed to not win. And it's like, didn't you learn any lessons from all these problematic books from the past? Where it's like, anyways, I've gone through this module, and I was very disappointed at the writers of this module, and we can bitch about it later. There's still some cool ideas. The theme and the premise is neat. Yep. The execution is a little it's a little suspect, and I feel sorry for the first time group
DM who picked this
sits down and says this is the first module.
So the modules I'm working with, they're perfect for a first time DM. The plot is about as nuanced as like a ham sandwich. It's got ham, it's got bread. Do you want cheese or no cheese? That's it. Like you're going to go to war and kill stuff. Got it. We can do this plot. Like there's the good guys. Those are the bad guys. The good guys make the bad guys no longer exist anymore. That's the whole plot. Nice. Make them not exist. Like nice. It's very simple for a DM to run. So far there's been no like tricky encounters like that.
Yeah, it was just needlessly complex, and for an early module in 5e, and given how 5e is a on ramp to or gateway drug to role playing games,
I can understand why your 5e module should be the way that this end of a generation Pathfinder module, should have been written. Like, so the end of the generation Pathfinder module should have been complex. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Anyways.
When we do a DM
I actually
stream,
poked around
and talk about this sort of stuff.
And this module was written as 5e was coming out, or before 5e came out, so that they would actually have something. But I'm telling you too much. You can probably guess at what it is. Mark's okay. He's at work. He's got a grueling schedule where he works some weekends in the.
Oh, okay. He's working today.
In the smelter, basically.
So he's in this. So this is the thing where I didn't know that. I was stalling for time. I was like,
nope. Ahmed, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah.
All good.
He's babysitting a migraine.
I'm hosting a 5-day migraine now.
Awesome. So,
if you have any issues, let me know.
I usually sleep at like 2 a.m. I've been sleeping at like 11 tops for the last week. So,
how's your B level? Are you still getting your treatments for that, or?
Yeah, eat pills.
Oh, pills?
Still eating them.
Still eating them. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which character do you want to play, Mark? Ahmed, do you want Amadeus or do you want
Dugganschmirph?
I've played Duggan before. I'll keep doing Duggan.
I can do Amadeus. I've read through his stuff enough times that
they're both relatively easy to run, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
They do a thing.
I shoot something.
All right, why don't we do a recap of what happened last game? Last game was called the 3-Hour Tour. Dee Dee charms Edgar, and Edgar leads the party to a boat captain named Charles. The party tussles with the Gutters, a gang in Fisher's Inlet neighborhood. Dee Dee and Amadeus negotiate with Captain Charles to bring the party to the old lighthouse, which everyone believes to be cursed and inhabited by foul things. It's also where Edgar gets his weird drugs. During the 3-hour tour aboard the Sea Drake, the boat is attacked by 2 giant turtles. The Sea Drake arrives in the vicinity of the lighthouse, and that's where Adam's internet cut out, and we ended the game on Wednesday. Fortune point for immediate use. Don't care. Very next roll.
The upcoming roll is an initiative roll.
Cool.
So to recap, the very end of the session, which might not have come over clearly because I was talking to a cell phone to Mark, and I don't know where the information went from there.
We could kind of hear you.
So there's a sound of chittering on the wind as you approach this lighthouse. It looks to be in disrepair. It contains 4 stories. The boat pulls up to the docks, and the party was unable to identify the sound of chittering
Adam,
as an invisible. Excuse me.
Kenny just spent a boon. A boon is a 10,000 point channel point thing.
Ooh.
And that is a level appropriate magic item, timely consumable, or like helpful information.
It's okay.
Find an
Kenny,
amulet.
and he's saying, "Oh my God, like what could this be?" So I think he's trying to figure out what is going on. Sounds like it's timely information. It would be Dasad. You are
detecting thoughts.
You're not detecting thoughts, but you're very good with languages, are you not?
Yeah.
Okay. The boat is docked, and people were getting ready to hop off the boat.
How many rounds of spellcasting do we have as we're approaching the island?
Well, you're approaching at a if you're planning to SWAT force, like SWAT style, the island, it's a very small island, then you would have had as many as you needed because the boat was coming in.
So minutes per level could be up and running right now, is what you're saying?
Yep, they could be.
Okay. I'm going to start with the hours per level and the tens per level. Give me a second. I need to look at... We've got a bunch of sorcerers, so... Agony! Agony now has a skull floating around him as he's cast Defending Bone.
Nice. Is it a dragon skull?
No,
or
it's just a regular
skull?
human skull. It's something that we plucked from the adventure where we were dealing with lots of skulls. So he's got Defending Bone.
Hey, Cog's starting to consume stuff.
Mage Armor, Shield. Long Arm. See Invis.
Okay. Capra is going to hit up a mutagen, a C.
And we might as well do Mirror Image while we're here.
Heroism, gravity, bow, abundant ammunition.
Okay, that was Agony. Dee Dee is casting Shield once per day as a racial power. Oh, a bit of housekeeping. Adam and I chatted. Charisma times per day for sleep arrows is a little bit too broken, so we're going to reduce it to half character level plus charisma modifier. So Dee Dee has 8 of these things per day. We're also going to reduce the number of times per round she can do this to 1, similar to that of a like a stunning fist like power. We both went, yeah, pixies need to be rebalanced.
And we'll see how that feels. If it feels too weak, we can up it later. Yep. If it feels too strong, we can further peek at it.
Who needs an abundant ammunition from Dee Dee?
Capra has cast his own.
Oh, then...
Does Capra have cold iron arrows?
Capra does have cold iron arrows.
Okay, Dee Dee nicks one of Capra's cold iron arrows and casts abundant ammunition for herself.
Okay.
The price you pay of getting all the arrow treasure.
Yeah, well, he carries many a arrow.
Okay.
How long does air bubble last?
Air bubble, I believe, is
long time, I think.
1 minute per caster level.
Remember thinking of life bubble?
1 minute per
air
caster
bubble.
Level.
She's going to cast air bubble on herself and Duggan.
Cool.
Just as a precaution.
The great leader.
Just to be safe and sound.
And I think we're going to hit some pass without traces. How many of us are there?
Slake is going to use his SR thing. He spends 1,700 magic points to give himself SR for the next 24 hours.
Okay. Everyone has pass without trace.
He will also drink his mutagen.
From 2 castings of pass without trace.
Okay.
Just so that, just in case this goes poorly, but harder to find.
Amadeus, worried. I just noticed on Amadeus' character sheet he didn't roll for hit points for his latest level, so I'm going to roll now. Actually, there's no way for me to tell whether Mark added the con bonus or not. Give me a second. I need to do some math.
See, I actually track what was rolled and what was the total from the roll, just so that math is like two-way.
You know where it came
Okay,
from.
so his hit points are screwed up because 40 max for first 4 hit dice plus 20 con plus 5 toughness is 65, and he had 62 hit points. So it feels like he didn't.
He missed this at least once.
He's got 65 hit points plus a d10.
He's rolled once.
Yes, this is the one time he needs to roll, and then I rolled a 5, so he's got 70. He's got 70 hit points, and the rolls are 5. Okay. Something weird happened there. Amadeus is going to drink a potion or 2. I don't know what he has. He's going to drink his Expeditious Retreat potion. And Agony will cast Mage Armor on him.
Nice.
Does Cog need Mage Armor?
No.
Fuck casting first level spells, which I could use. Agony's got a wand of Mage Armor. He's gonna just tap a bunch of people in the party.
Cog doesn't need it. His AC's through the roof.
Will you benefit from it?
Sure, he would. Yeah.
Okay, so you get 1. Amadeus gets 1. Dugganschmirph gets 1, I think. I don't think his armor is +4. Okay, sorry, we interrupted you, Adam, when you were describing Chittering on the Wind.
Okay, since certain spells have been cast, the perception check that we rolled last time, if I remember correctly, nobody beat the DC, but we can re-roll it because I can't remember precisely.
Yep, we also have some See Invises going.
Yep, and before those weren't going. Who all has See Invisibility?
Agony.
Cog.
Yep. Okay.
And maybe Capra? I don't know if he's used his hand.
Yeah, Capra has See Invisibility going. He doesn't meet the DC, though. Cog. The boat approaches, and it's only until you get basically to the edge of the island, a.k.a. 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
There is a horrendous, unearthly... how would we call it? Give me one second. A horrendous, unearthly pile of flesh, faces, and tentacles that makes no logical sense to be alive. And you noticed it sort of twitch as you approached this edge of the docks. It is legitimately at the edge of the shore.
It's invisible?
You're seeing it using invisibility, or seeing invisibility.
There's something extremely disturbing in the water. It's invisible, I believe.
Where? Point exactly where?
He points with two hands so they can get it
Okay.
there.
Okay, Dee Dee is gonna try to target that area with a glitter dust.
All right, so this is initiative.
Okay.
It is a surprise round. Only Cog hit the DC.
Can Cog move to that spot? Like, do I see it just when I get there?
We're going to roll initiative.
Yep.
Okay.
There was an immediate action that was so we didn't really do anything with that hero's boon. We didn't boon anything.
Right.
So it sounds like
just
that
be
boon is
treasure
being
later.
used.
Could be just treasure later.
It could be treasure later. So we'll use that boon for treasure within the dungeon. There was also an immediate action spent. I'm assuming that's going towards Cog because he's the one hero acting in the surprise round.
Okay.
So there was a fortune. So +2 on your initiative roll.
All right. Are there any powers that people put up that affect your initiative scores?
Capra has a +2 initiative.
Cog's got +2. No wait, +2, +4. Sorry.
Is that including the +2 from the boon?
No, so +6.
Okay. And then what do you call this thing? Spawn?
Just call it a spawn.
Spawn. That means it came from something. Something mothered that thing. What is its initiative modifier?
+6. Cog doesn't have... What knowledges does Cog have?
Knowledges that Cog has?
Is this creature part of elven
nature,
culture?
planes, religion?
Okay, so what was that, Marty?
Is this thing part of elven culture?
Grandpa!
A very specific subset of elven culture, maybe.
All right. Sunny's not here. Well, Sunny's a statue right now. Mistra's not here. I think I've got everyone, and I've got a special token created for Charles when this thing appears.
Okay.
Just because you picked a really good character from a really good movie.
Okay. The clue by 4 token of you want this guy.
Cog, you rolled a 6.
So
So it's Dugganschmirph, Spawn, Amadeus, Dewdrop, Agony, Dingle. Tayla's not here. Let me get rid of her. She is spare parts, bud.
Yeah. Easy come.
Okay, there's the initiative order.
All right. Okay. This beast. Sorry, give me 1 second to load up the.
Have we touched the side of this ramp, or are we still like? Is there still space between the boat and the island?
It's basically at the point where you would jump off. It hasn't been tied in. There's still water.
And is this creature in the water or on this flat space?
It appears to be semi in the water, semi on the flat space. It would be slight, like its feet are submerged.
Got it.
And it looks like it's walking on the rocks, and it cares effectively not that the water is even there.
So where the boat is curving into the prow, it is kind of like in the water coming out of there. Yeah. Okay. So we almost hit it with the boat, basically.
Yeah.
Dugganschmirph's just gonna. Well, actually, no. You got it. You got Dugganschmirph.
Well, it's a surprise round. Dugganschmirph didn't see it.
He didn't see it. He's not reacting.
Okay.
I'm just checking to see what the heat points are. Okay. That would be appropriate hit points for the thing. The boat gets rocked. The whole thing shudders. People know that there's a problem. Also, people who see invisibility can see the monster lashing out. Okay, the boat takes 32 damage.
Damn.
It has. The boat has a broken condition. Almost precisely.
Did the creature strike it?
The creature lashed at it with its tentacles and smashed it against the rocks. It's basically sort of moored it against the island, but with its tentacles. But
with that number of dice?
Yes. It attacked the boat.
Mage armor, please.
You already got it.
It is visible only for those with the invisibility.
Oh boy. So that was surprise round, single attack the boat.
Then Cog.
Then Cog gets to act.
Okay, we're gonna go defensive. I'm going to move up the boat. Move up to the boat, and I'm going to flurry. I've got long arms, so I have a 10-foot reach.
Okay.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 13, 12. Oh, sorry, 11. 21 and 23 misses, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah. It's right there, right in front of me. Oh, sorry. It's right there, right in front of me.
What the fuck is that?
Dugganschmirph's on top of that cabin thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is it?
You didn't
Cog's
do.
pointing. His 2 arms like that, right there.
Cog's
Just
punching
my
at
finger.
something. Okay, so the Dugganschmirph, Marty, does Dugganschmirph have invisibility?
It's not. I'm not doing Dugganschmirph.
Oh, you're okay.
Dugan delaying.
Oh, sorry, Ahmed's doing Dugganschmirph.
Yeah, Dugan delays.
Dugan delays. Okay. All right. The boat looks like it's leaking, and somebody is trying to punch me. Marty, just as a quick question, for the Unchained Action economy, what does multi-attack for a beast do now?
Multi-attack just reduces penalties when you're doing full round attacks with your
or I guess consecutive attacks with multiple different limbs.
Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything special.
Multi-attack on an animal companion also gives you an extra attack if you only had, I think, one.
A single attack, right? That's the special power. Okay, cool. All right, so there's nothing special in the Unchained Action economy. This beast doesn't like the fact that you can see it and you're punching at it, Cog. So it is going to, it'll focus on you up until the point where you're in its mouth, and then it can go about destroying those who cannot see it. Okay, it clacks.
Oh god, it's so ugly.
It clacks and reaches out to pull you in.
He's doing a grapple.
Well, it's actually smacking you a bunch.
Okay.
AC 34.
Miss.
Ooh. Okay. Tentacles start slapping into you. AC 19. AC 29. AC 19. AC 23.
No.
A lot of attacks.
Nope.
Okay. It's good the Cog was there. It could have just destroyed the boat. Probably want to protect the boat. Amadeus.
Point exactly where it is. I'll make it glittery.
Amadeus is going to delay until after Dee Dee.
Between my 2 fists.
Dee Dee will use her second and only second level bard song, or sorry, bard spell per day. And let me just go to the combat sheet where I got all this prepared. she has only cast. Oh, it's a different day. She got one left after this. Dee Dee is going to try to make sparkly in front of Cog, where Cog is punching.
Okay. You see where his fists are landing.
Okay.
With your AoE, you hit it.
Glitter dust.
I'm going to just hot copy a thing and put it into chat.
SR. Immune to magic or some bullcrap or something.
This functions like natural invisibility, except it is subject to invisibility purge and the effects that outline the creatures, such as glitter dust. So, it is glittery and can be seen in its horrific shiny nonsense to all those upon the boat.
Oh no, that's not.
It needs to make a will save versus being blind.
Dugan's like, turn around, turn the boat, turn. We'll go back.
The horrific twisting mass of tentacles and mouths. Heads seem to form and reform from within it. It is not blind.
Okay, Dee Dee is not happy with this. She's going to use, almost like reflexively.
Okay.
You know what? Never mind. She's out of special arrows for the day.
She was 3-round actioning them before, and the thing, she's got half stock. Continue.
She's got half stock? Okay.
She's got half stock.
Because I would have conserved them a little bit more on the tertiary attacks.
Yeah, she got half stock. Go.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's gonna fire one at the spawn thing. Bard Song's not running, right?
No.
AC 30.
Okay. That does strike the being. SR is not.
It's not a thing. It's a supernatural ability. The DC for sleep is 18.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Just one shot the monster.
This is why we had a conversation about.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's just see. Yep. Ooh. Give me 1 second. On its round, it should have stanched, but it didn't. Okay, it falls asleep.
Slake, you go kill it right now. now, damn it, now.
Yep, a CR1 with 1 attack. Or a CR10 with 1 attack. Yep. Okay. All right. It falls asleep.
Agony's gonna move up to it and wait. Dingle.
Okay. Dingleberry will let out a bard song and
is he next to it?
Yeah, but he doesn't have a melee weapon up.
Okay.
Is it bow out? He will.
He can
start
coup
a
de
bard
grace
song.
if he's next to it.
He can. He could coup de grace with the. He could coup de grace right now. Sure.
Okay.
So the cold doesn't do any damage. 66 plus 21 plus 4 is 12 plus 6 plus 3. He does 57 damage. That is not enough to kill it outright. It doesn't roll a natural 20 on its fort save. It dies.
Sorry?
I just spent a DM point and I just messaged the DM.
Mirror image!
Okay. Has Charles ever seen anything like this? Did he just looks at Charles like, what's his reaction?
Charles does not look pleased that his boat has been fucked. Charles does look. Give me a sense motive.
Sure. 11 on the die from Dee Dee. 16.
16. He looks stoic.
Okay.
and stern.
Yeah, 17 from
And
Desire.
a hint of slight overtone of insanity, just a little mild, like,
So
Crazy.
you know.
briefly like that.
Yes. If it was still moving, it would probably be a little bit more scary, but
Right.
you know that the massive barnacle mass has expired.
All right. Well, we're gonna start lashing ropes to the rocks. Slake will jump onto the island, and
Sounds quickly
Agony is
checking
gonna
the
fish this
magic.
thing out of the water, like with the end of his pole arm.
Okay. Give me a second. Is quite heavy, but the water helps displace its mass. You fish up onto the docks. It turns invisible once the glitter dust wears off. So I believe it's visible for 30 seconds.
Okay.
But you have seen visibility up so that you can still see its mass. It looks like it might take a few minutes for it to become visible again.
All right. Slake is grabbing Edgar. Amadeus is grabbing the kid, and I think somebody's already carrying the toy and Sunny. Cog, you've got Sunny, right?
What is Sunny? Sunny's a bird?
Sunny's a bird, yeah.
Okay, Cog will have Sunny.
What the fuck was that, Edgar? Just like dragging him over and like pointing him at where the creature is.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that. That shouldn't be here. Are we dreaming? We could be dreaming.
Slake is just going to push him down to the cold rocks and step on him and kind of apply a good amount of pressure. Does this feel like a dream?
That's.
Show him, says Dugan.
I've had a couple of bad ones.
Yeah, Dewdrop's like invisibly. she pops invisible.
I don't like that. Whatever that was, nope. No, I don't want to draw that. I don't want to draw that. And if I look at it, I'm going to draw it. So I don't want to draw it.
It's got a mouth and a mouth and a mouth, and that's a face, but the mouth goes the other direction. And then that's an armpit, but it's also an eyeball.
The Sod's detecting magic with a little knife.
Okay.
Look, his is his armor removing knife.
His armor removing knife. This monster does not appear to be wearing any magical items.
Bowie. He's kicking at it.
It's not getting up.
Is the boat sinking, or is it?
The boat is taking on water, and Charles is out there like patching and sort of bailing.
We'll be
You
back.
need help.
We'll be back shortly, says Agony. Don't leave.
Don't be slow.
Yeah, I think some of us are
Moving forward.
moving forward. Yep.
All right. The entryway to this lighthouse is very, very dark.
Okay. Dee Dee will cast a dancing lights and send them in.
The dancing lights don't appear to illuminate the darkness. As they cross the threshold, they disappear.
Okay.
Does she still feel her spell running?
Yeah, she could call them back out.
Okay, that's weird.
She sends them in and out a couple of times. It's magic. We're gonna press forward.
Okay, Cog's going in first.
Hold on there. Let me have a look.
Yeah. That could be a trap.
I'm good with traps. Wait. I'm quite nimble.
There could be an oogie boogie at the other side.
Duggan and Dee Dee are kind of like peeking in to have a look.
They could also see invisible creatures.
No, I don't know if our site is passing through this black barrier.
The site does not pass through that black entrance.
Somebody doesn't want to be spied on.
There's a door up here.
There's a door on the second story. There's a door on the third story, as well as what looks to be an entrance on the
Okay.
Dee Dee and
first story.
Dugan. Dee Dee gets a 30 to spot traps. Yeah.
Mm.
Dee Dee gets a 30 to spot traps.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sense any traps in the dark black doorway.
Okay, and then poking our head through, do we see?
Okay. Poking your head through, you most definitely see. Give me 1 second. Give me a perception check.
We just rolled one.
Oh, sorry. Too many windows open. Yes. There is when you poke your head in, you see a sort of a large open space, some broken furniture, a broken set of stairs, and a large gelatinous mass.
Oh, there's some sort of jelly thing in there. It's not the kind you put on toast.
Agony grits his teeth and cracks his neck, and I think we're plunging into the dark veiled room.
Okay.
Slake dragging Edgar along, whether he wants to or not.
Okay. All right. I'm going to unfog a
Mr. Cello.
Is it the same color Jello as the thing that was in the toy?
It is red Jello.
Same hue?
Same hue.
It is the Master Jello, Kenny. Or Wither, sorry.
All right. The entryway on this, it's on a little bit to the east. The entrance is here. If we hand the door in. There we go. And then I can put a little
Cello.
jello. Jelly. There we go. And I will get a. Oh.
Jello, it's the same color as inside the toys.
Agony, when he hears this, says, "Only use bludgeoning weapons. Blunt. You'll make them split." He learned that the hard way.
You learned that the hard way.
Yep.
All right, and you have there's a broken set of stairs going up in the back of the room. Okay, people outside can't see. People inside can.
Yeah, it's just the two rogues that peeked through.
Yep.
One is invisible, one's not.
Okay. All right, and we can start initiatives.
Okay, I'll reduce cogs to +4 temp bonus. What are these things called?
They are called gargantuan pudding. Sorry, behemoth pudding.
Behemoth pudding. Their initiative modifier is what? -4. So slow. Generating the random numbers. Pasting random numbers. Getting rid of Charles, Taylor, Sunny, and Mistra. Oh my god, some of us were slower than the puddings.
All right.
Oh, I got spawn on there. Oops.
No, spawn's gone. It's one of those don't get attached to your monsters.
No, it's exactly that, right?
Yep,
Like, I hope
yep.
you spent zero time preparing.
No, that was a pull out of the book. There was no customization on that one. Yep.
Dugganschmirph gets to act first. Amit?
Dugan's going to. Yeah. He looks at Dee Dee like, what the hell? He's going to.
Are you on the inside or the outside of the?
He's on the inside. It takes 2 actions to attack, right? With his long range thing.
Yep.
Okay, he's going to do one of those.
Dugan fought one of these things inside the cube, so he would know to use his blunt ammunition.
Yep, he uses blunt ammunition. He's going to. How high is the ceiling? Is there enough space for him to hit the ceiling where, like, go in the ceiling where it can't be reached, or is it too short?
No, you cannot outscope this. This thing actually fills up this entire height. It is 20 feet tall.
And can we see out? Is the blackness both ways or just one way?
Hang on a second. I believe it's only one way.
Yep. He could just fly back outside.
Yeah. He'll probably.
It's only one way.
Can it reach him from here?
Yes.
Threatened?
He is threatened.
Oh, he's gonna step out and move out.
No, it's flat-footed though. Take your attack and get out.
Okay, that's right. So Dugan's gonna go, fire his attack, and get the hell out of dodge.
Okay, so when he does bludgeoning with his attacks, it's as per it was thrown plus his charisma?
No, I think his attacks are always bludgeoning.
Are they always bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or they take on the property of the ammunition. Give me a second.
I thought it was a different type of attack. Like for bypassing DR, it was. Remember, there was something weird about it.
He gets to choose. Telekinetic blast is bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing.
All of them are.
It's or. Okay, so then just do it with bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So it's not bludgeoning ammunition. It's
he's pulling out.
Yep.
Okay. 1d20 plus 15. 20. Is it AC 20 or lower?
Oh, it's very easy to hit.
Okay, AC 20.
You strike it.
Okay.
Which one? You're attacking the close one or the further one?
The close one. 3d6 plus 10. 21 damage. And then he's going to GTFO.
Okay.
I softened it up for you.
I can't do that.
It's basically like a Scottishy, Irishy, Cockney
Right.
kind of.
I've softened it up for you.
Amadeus is going to take out his Masterwork Great Club. When he hears bludgeoning, he doesn't want to sacrifice the merciful Warhammer. He moves in as part of taking it out and will take a couple swings.
Okay.
No Bard Song. AC 29.
You strike it.
Okay. 11 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay. Reflex save.
18 on the die. Plus 26 with evasion. I don't know if that.
Okay. Yep. You smack it and pull your weapon away.
Oh, it doesn't need the weapon. Funny. He'll do it again. It's the reason why he's using a masterwork. Plus, what did I roll? Plus 13, so plus 8 on his second attack. AC 23.
Okay. Yeah, you strike it.
15 damage and a 12 on his reflex save.
Okay. The weapon. So 15 damage does damage. 47. The so the weapon takes 10 points of damage.
Okay, great club's probably 5 hardness, 10 hit points.
Yeah, so it's broken. It's not
broken?
destroyed.
Okay.
It randomly is up.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
it eats the weapons, is what Amadeus says.
People outside the room can't hear him.
Dingle.
Dingleberry. Okay. Bludgeoning. He puts away his bow. He draws out the rat smasher.
Which I think you could do as the same action.
It's a move to put away, and it's a move to draw, and the way the system works. But with quick draw, you can put away. They go both actions. I think that would.
I thought you could put away. You could take it out as part of a move. Anyways, I think
with the 3-action economy has it really strange. He's going to switch his weapons and is going to move in. Holy shit! Oh, they're big. So he's going to move into a location to attack next round. After Dingleberry, or he could parts on.
If he charged, he could have taken out the weapon. Which is funny.
Go take on the other one? No. Cog.
Alright, Cog's going to get into position. He's going to move in, see what's going on. That's 55. I think that's 55. And my move is, I think it's just 55. Yeah. So that's one move. Might as well. This is flanking, right? This would be flanking for most people.
Yes.
Oops. Okay. I'll get this. So that's 2 actions and flurry.
Which one?
The one that the one I have a flank on. Can these things be flanked?
No.
I don't know. Great.
Sorry, they can't be snuck attack. Give me a second, I'll check on the flanking. That wasn't a problem the last time they were fought. No, they don't. They no flanking, no sneak attack, no precision.
Okay. RT.
Have fun.
This
encounter is making me hungry for Jello. I'm gonna eat that Jello cube.
Ooh. But can't crit attack this thing, can you?
No, you cannot.
Yay!
Does it
Fuck
take
you,
acid
Mordron!
damage?
Fuck you! Yeah, does the acid do anything?
2 reflex saves. Oh no, the acid doesn't take acid damage.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4. And you want me to do 2 reflex saves?
Yep.
Okay, so 8 damage from my 2 attacks. God damn it, that's pathetic. Alright, and 2 reflex
saves. Chipping away at it.
Alright.
These are with your fists.
Yeah.
Don't melt your fists.
24, 29.
9 acid damage from the 1 strike.
Evasion.
No.
So 9. So I get 9 acid damage.
Yes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Wait,
Your hand is melting.
Did I? Is that half damage or what, is the AC higher or the DC
higher? DC's higher than 24.
Oh really? Oh hell! Nobody did what I did. Nobody did what I did.
And only the people inside.
Only the people inside could hear you saying that.
Agony. Agony is gonna.
Oh fuck!
Move in. See this bullshit. He's gonna position himself here.
Hey, far away.
And then he's gonna crack open his jaw and let the flames of dragondom waft over the horrible jellos. That's 66 fire damage for 20 fire damage.
That's a good roll.
And the DC of Agony's cone of fire is, I think, 16, might be 17.
I will roll their reflex saves, and you tell me if they make it.
Half level plus.
Does a 12 or a 12 make it?
No. They both take 20 fire damage.
And you have your reach is 30 feet?
It's a 30-foot cone.
Perfect.
Yeah. I guess I'll move into here so I can aim it and not hit Cog, basically.
Okay. Oh, that one does not take 75 damage from the cone. Oh, no. Uker wants to take on the armies of Jello.
Dee
Dee.
Dee's gonna fly outside.
Oh, this big Jello things are two big red things that don't hit them with anything that's not bludgeoning it. Oh my god, there's
The people inside can hear what's going on outside.
Okay.
So there's a bard song on the inside now.
Okay.
Okay. After Dee Dee, it is the puddings. Okay.
She's taking cover on this corner so she can, well, yeah.
Cog, this one does provoke an AOO. As it.
Yeah, I'm not attacking.
Okay.
Who's that?
All right.
I'm taking more damage than I'm doing. This is ridiculous.
Oh, you big baby.
That was bullshit.
Do you still carry a quarterstaff from like first level?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
I need my stick. Yeah.
Give me a second.
All right. The puddings. The first pudding, the one that's very wounded, is going to be attacking a D4 to figure out who it will attack.
Ooh, this is not good.
It's attacking Capra. The other pudding can reach everyone but Capra, so it's attacking a D3. And it's attacking Cog. Okay. All right, so Capra is getting attacked 3 times, or until et. 1d20 plus 10, AC 27. Against Capra's AC of, with his mutagen, he is okay. All right. Next attack, 9, and the last attack, AC 11. Okay, now against Cog, AC 16.
Nope.
And AC 9.
No.
Dee Dee is also yelling about how it's burning Cog's arms when you touch it. It's eating weapons.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably good information. That confuses Agony a little bit. These look similar, but that wasn't what they were doing before. Descend.
Agony doesn't have the skills, so he's just gonna keep. Even though he's seeing different things, he's gonna treat them like they're the same monster. 10 wisdom. Just keep on going. Descend.
Okay. Did Desad hear anything about not using any slicing or damaging weapons or anything?
Dee Dee was yelling about it.
Okay.
So Agony originally said use bludgeoning. Then Dee Dee blurted out a big string of stuff about its burning.
Outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also have a +1 bard song. Don't do that again.
Sorry.
You reverted her directly into the microphone.
Yeah, I just realized it. Sorry. Oh God.
We need one of those dead rats, whatever you call them, to put on the wind socks.
Yeah, I can't use the broadside of an axe, can I?
No.
Damn it.
You might be able to use like the axe handle as an improvised bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, but does that count as fiery?
Yeah, as an improvised weapon. So if you take, it'll do less damage and it'll have a penalty to attack with, and then yes, like it, but it will still be fiery. It'll be a
It's
fiery.
kind of like hitting the flat side of the axe against the shell.
Yeah, it would be so. It would be not a weapon, so it'd
Yeah.
be a -4 because it's an improvised weapon. It would be still a +1 weapon.
Sure,
So it'd be
I
a
am trying it.
-3, and then it'd still do 1d6 fire damage because it's.
The Sod's gonna walk in and flip the axe appropriately to try to hit it. Boop. Step over here.
Okay, they're taking their AOO.
Oh dear God.
First AOO,
Excuse me.
AC 18.
It's a miss.
Second AOO, AC 26.
Maybe it's a miss. Shield. Normal dex. Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna strike strike it with the blunt end. See how this goes. -4, you say? +2 from Bard.
-4 and a +1 from Bard Song.
+1,
and it's still a +1 weapon. So whatever your normal
+3.
weapon attack roll was.
Oh
And I
God.
believe an improvised weapon of that size category does either D4 or D6 base
Okay,
damage.
so
Two-handed
-4.
weapon, D6
Let's
base
see,
damage.
-7, +2. Oh boy. 5. So D20 +7. 22.
You would strike it.
All right. You said
Reflex
so.
save.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's that, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. 24. He's a burning.
Your weapon hardness is not bypassed, but there was some acid on the axe.
Oof.
The axe does 1d6 weapon damage now.
Okay.
It only crits on 20 times 2 when used this way,
Sure.
and it does 1d6 fire.
Okay, so 2d6. Got it.
You
8.
still get 1.5 strength in Bard Song and Magic. Like it's still.
Oh, okay, right. I didn't. So 3, 4, 5,
Still a
6,
weapon.
9. +9. So 17.
17 damage. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Just completely fucking yeah. 17.
Okay. 37 damage. Next,
Ouch.
or your.
That was a move and attack.
Okay.
Desad's actually going to take a step back. Does not like being this close to this thing. Actually, fuck. Yeah, he's gonna take a step back. Fuck. He's gonna move back. The thing already took its AO. He's gonna move outside.
It just like looks at you.
I'll be back. Hold on.
If you run, you die, is what he says to Edgar. Not that he has anywhere to run to. It's Tiny Island.
Tied up.
I was going to drag him in there, but I'm like, what's the point here on an island? Slake sees these jellos. One's more beat up than the other.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but.
All right, you'll get in there. And he'll punch the jello, this jello. I don't think we're rage against the jello machine.
Rage against the machine jello.
What he doesn't quite realize is that it's going to hurt him. So he's going to punch and then learn the hard way. So this is a power attacking slam with tower shield. Mutagen, no rage.
Okay.
Is that right? 13?
AC 7.
Okay, he hits.
They are big huge.
Well, there should be one more with Bard Song, which you can't help but take. 24 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It is very chunked up.
And then you need a reflex save from.
Need reflex save from. Which is funny because his DR doesn't apply to this because like resistance would, but if he was a weapon, if it was actually a thing.
This is not poison spells, magic like abilities or anything like the spell.
No, it's a big congealed mass of stomach acid.
Okay. 11.
9.
9 acid damage. What the fuck?
Why?
I told you. I told you.
not to do that. You warned not to do that. Why would you do that?
You can't hear nothing from out there. And he's gonna punch it again because fucking Slake. Yep. Fast healing does kick in though this round.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is in the quantities of he's fine with taking the damage to do the damage to do the
trading.
Thing. Yeah, we're fine with
I
trading.
will trade 2.5 times.
So he's at 11. So this attacks at +6. AC 9. Oh my god.
Hits. It's AC 7.
Oh. Okay.
The big gooey cube.
Nice. For another 26 damage.
Okay.
And
Thunder
20 on the reflex save. This time he pulls back his fist quicker, but the metal is melting.
11 damage.
Ooh, okay, all right. He's gonna stop doing that now.
It looks very wounded. All right. After Slake, we're done the first round. Dugganschmirph.
Dugan's going to do the same thing he did before.
You're outside. You can't see them.
Yep. But how high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is 20 feet. The foes are 20 feet.
Right. So he's just going to fire straight through at about 20 feet or 15 feet, like straight through the door.
So he's firing you blind? Nice.
Because he's assuming
Awesome.
nobody's going to jump.
I love it. I legitimately, that's awesome. Now, the doorway itself isn't 20 feet, so you're going to have to kind of shoot up. So you're going to have to be kind of down and shoot upish if you go towards the left-hand side there.
Yep.
You have to shoot at an upwards angle, but that's fine. Yes, you can target a square with which they are in. They haven't moved that much.
Yep. Do the attacks.
It's one attack.
I say attacks. So +1, d20 plus 16. Oops. Oh yeah.
50-50.
Yep. 1d2. 2 is a hit.
You can do it that way.
Yeah, boy.
Do some damage.
3d6 plus
Oh,
11.
Duggan's such a coward.
24 damage.
I appreciate his cowardice. 149.
Leader can't get killed. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm important. Dugan's important.
After Dugganschmirph, it's Amadeus.
Okay, he will attack twice with the broken. Well, he'll attack with the broken hammer thing until it's no longer there.
Okay, so it's a -2 on the attack roll. It's still AC 7.
Whoops. Hit, and hit.
Okay, reflex saves.
So damage on
Well, to see when it goes away, right? But
damage on the first one is 17, and then the reflex save is 25, which I think makes it.
okay, yeah, 25 makes it.
Okay, second set of damage is 20 damage.
Okay, that destroys the first one stops animating. It's still technically alive. Or, that's not the right one.
And then the reflex save.
Yep.
21 doesn't make it.
Okay, the weapon has a hit point left.
It's still broken with a hit point left.
Broken with 1 hit point left.
And then he attacks the thing again because he doesn't. It's hard to tell. So
It's still there. It's still
we want it. We want to see it falling apart, and that's D10 plus 10, 11, 21 damage, and then I think he didn't break the weapon. It's still hanging on with 1 hit point.
All right, this thing, whatever was holding it together in its cube-like form, has released, and it sort of just slides out like a cookie tray or a cookie pan with an underbaked pie in it, where you pull it off and it just kind of goes. Okay. All right, that's Amadeus. After Amadeus, it's Dingleberry. All right, so we're gonna. You. You.
Splish, 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 splish.
It's in between my hooves. Bernie. All right, he's going to start attacking this rat smasher. He will move. He will arcane strike. He does not have power attack yet because he is feet starved.
So that's one attack. Yeah.
Yeah. So just one attack.
Hello, Jello.
Somebody's whipping you some fortune points. 21 hits, doing 10 plus.
Fortune point for Marty and for Amit. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice, thanks, sir.
1d10 plus 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, doing 19 damage because Capra can punch you in the head. 40, 56, and a reflex save. The 1d2 reflex save is no problem. It's gotta be quick. Hit him and pull away.
Concentrate on the rebound as opposed to the hit. Okay. Oh, my fucking hands are melting. I'm gonna have to rebuild the gauntlet.
And a boon.
Woo!
Wow.
That's 2 boons.
Thank yous.
Interesting. They went, there's a lot of really powerful semi-artifact type things going on here. Couple of boons. Maybe the artifact still works.
Get in there, Cogs. You can always fix your arms later.
On one. Okay.
It's Cog's turn.
Do we see any weapons on Cog? Like Slake is looking at what weapons Cog has.
No, he's got a dagger. Oh, a dagger and a crossbow.
What kind of warrior are you? You need weapons, you ponce.
Now's not the time, Slake. He's gonna
Perfect
flurry
time
again.
to learn.
Let's see. 2 number 7, 20 plus 11. What's its AC?
7.
Oh, okay, good. And then
It is a 20-foot tall, 20-foot wide, cube-shaped jello.
Let's see after the flurry how things go. Maybe I'll attack again. Maybe I won't. So I moved. I flurried. Plus 15. Plus 19. No, that's Dugan. It's not Cog. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't have a plus fucking 19. Okay. His reflex saves are 16. There we go. Okay, so I'm taking 2 acid damage thingies.
Okay, 14 acid damage.
Great. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You don't have to listen to Slake.
Yeah, 16 damage.
He does 16 damage back to the creature.
Yeah, we need to get you a stick. A non-magical stick.
Anything's better than this.
Why did you carry a? You should just carry a stick.
Is there stuff around here, like a broken chair or anything?
No. This everything below the height of the cube is gone. The place is shiny. There is no bits of wood. There is no debris. This place is spotless.
Does Agony see what's happening to people's fists and weapons that are being put into these oozes?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are complaining, and it's pretty obvious on Cog at this point. One of his fingers is actually half melted and bent off to the side.
Yep.
Like it's
Is he being
this is
is he being threatened right now, or have their AOs not reset?
their AOs have not reset. Their AOs reset after Dee Dee.
Yeah, Desaad soaked them all, right?
Yeah.
So Agony's going to cast a spell, step, and touch the creature.
Okay.
He's just going to touch it with a shocking grasp.
Interesting. Give me a second.
He doesn't want to use his claws because they're slashing and piercing. He doesn't want to use his bite because it's all three. All of his weapons are magic weapons, so he's got like the cog problem in a different way.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So he's gonna do a touch. He touches.
Okay. He doesn't have to make a reflex save.
He does?
Nope.
Okay. This is a magus spell. He is a 4th level magus, so 4d6 electrical damage. 13.
Okay. It takes 13 damage. It is wobbling. Dee Dee?
Dee Dee doesn't want to go in there.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Is anyone hurt?
She's starting her movement in. You're 40 feet away.
She yells from outside. Is anybody hurt? There's no response.
No, she's starting her movement as she crosses through the threshold. She's like, "Is anyone hurt?"
Cog's missing a finger, and Slake's got some pitting.
Okay. She'll move all the way in. She does not like this. She
Stay outside.
She channels positive energy to. No, she asked if anyone was hurt, and you said yes.
Yeah.
She likes to keep her class powers. Thank you. You guys
That is
learn.
correct, class power.
You guys learn. She is going to heal the constructs for half.
Edgar also has damage, so he's going to get swept up in this.
Yeah. Heals you for 8, so 4 to the constructs.
Sweet.
Okay. So he was at 35 damage, so he's now at 27. Okay.
She remains invisible, although she's not sure if she'll be defensive this round, effectively, because she can do that.
Okay, so that doesn't. Yeah. All right. This big dumb zero blob only knows one way of fighting, which is grab thing, suck thing, eat thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to roll a d5.
Doesn't sense Dee Dee. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 6. It does sense Dee Dee. 1. Cog.
Get the thing it can't get nutrients from.
It needs to taste before it knows that it can't get nutrients. It needs a taste. At AC 12, AC 23, and AC 9.
Well, I guess some sort of bonds are being broken. Acid damage to metal.
Yep. Oh yeah.
There's some energy being released.
It doesn't get nutrients from flesh. It gets nutrients from metal and wood.
Oh, interesting.
Flesh just happens to carry metal and wood.
Damn iron.
All right. So that was the behemoth pudding. Desaad.
Desaad casts mirror image.
Okay.
And let's see, what is it? A D4. It's 1, I believe.
1 every 2 casters. 1 every 3 casters. Sorry. So.
Yeah.
2. Every 3 past the 3rd, right?
Your sorcerer 6. You're good.
Yeah. All right, 6
No,
it
you're
is.
sorcerer 4.
No, my caster level is counted as my He's got a caster. There's a
Can you take a feat like practice spellcaster, or do you have a?
Its caster level is equal to its racial hit dice.
Oh,
Mimic.
Mimicry. You can use spell trigger or spell completion items as if they're on your spell list, caster level. This is not that. You're casting a spell.
Oh no!
You're casting a spell as a 4th level sorcerer.
Fourth,
yeah,
so
so
one.
you've got
So
5 images. Yeah.
No, but,
Images.
Alright.
I don't read context.
No comment.
So, images come up, and he runs in.
He runs the test scripts. He doesn't develop the test scripts.
Right. Get me. Come on.
I'm a systems engineer. My life is context. You know what? It's all making sense. All right, this thing tries to smack you because it doesn't know nothing about nothing. Hits AC 25.
That's a miss.
Pops an image, I'm assuming.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
He just doesn't know that it doesn't have eyes. Yeah.
It actually, I don't believe it pops an image. It's because you're correct. It doesn't use sight to attack you, so the mirror images doesn't do anything.
Nice.
So it doesn't pop an image because it wasn't.
Facade feels protected, though.
That's what's important, man. Slake.
Woo! Yeah.
Give me that. He takes as an action the club from Amadeus.
Let me show you how to break it.
No, never mind. No, he won't do that. He needs 2 hands for that. He's got his tower shield out. He draws his masterwork crowbar and is going to.
That counts as a club.
It counts as a club, and he's going to biff the Jello.
Okay.
With a one-handed thing. So this is like that. Okay. You'll spend a round of rage because why the heck not? So he hits 1d6 for the crowbar. 29 damage with the crowbar.
Whack him. Good
Really
time.
good.
104.
Cutting through the Jello.
114. You thunderous thumping.
And then the masterwork crowbar takes some acid damage.
Okay, it's a crowbar, so its hardness is 10, so it takes 2 points of damage.
It's still there, so
It's a little pitted.
he attacks again. He hits. It'd be, yep, 1d4. For another 26 damage with the crowbar. Add 2 to that because I forgot Bard's Song.
Okay. All right, is very wounded. Reflex save for the crowbar.
Yep. Should be an additional 2 because I typed 7 instead of 8 because I fat fingered the keyboard. And then we keep on forgetting a power that Cog has on his robes. It's morale
bonus on saves.
On saves, which Slake would benefit from. Let me just check to see if he's in range.
With the +1, that's all you needed. So the +2 makes things okay.
He is 35 feet away from Cog. Never mind.
Okay, you still made it with just the +1 from being an 8 instead of 7.
Yeah, pull it back quick.
Yeah, just start getting in and out, in and out.
The crowbar is like sizzling and smoke coming off of it.
Dugganschmirph. You don't hear anything about what's going on inside, and you don't know that the one that you're targeting has been destroyed.
Yeah, he's gonna take another shot. Oh, let's see.
He's just firing blindly into the room, but he
It's
knows
been some time.
generally.
Hold on a sec. He's the only guy left in there, so he's gonna step in. He's the only guy left outside. He's stepping in. Sticks his head in there. Oh, there it is. Poof. Shoot up, hitting one of these corners up here. Let's roll a d20. It's 3d8 plus 11. 27 damage.
Okay. You destroy the jelly, it just starts to discorporate.
There you go.
This is disgusting. Capra's like kicking the goo off of his hooves. He looks to the left, he looks to the right, he pulls out 2 vials and sort of scoops up 2 vials of
Slake goes marching back outside. He'll put his crowbar away, and he'll grab Edgar and drag him in. Get in here. So do these things give you your drugs or not? Is this who you make deliveries to? It's like kind of shaking him as he's talking to him.
No. There's an old man.
So not the tentacle thing, and not the ooze. What the fuck else is in this tower?
You don't go in the tower. But I suppose there's stairs or you climb outside.
Slake is about to like push Edgar's face into the acidic ooze when Amadeus's strong hand goes on Slake's shoulder and says, "Oh no." Ugh.
Could you roll perception checks, please?
Yep, perception.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh, Dee Dee, 30.
Give me a second. Damn you.
It's too bad Sonny has the rod of make whole.
Yeah, it would have been useful. Okay, with distance. Okay,
Which end of the steps is touching the ground?
neither.
Oh,
The steps have been melted away, but they curl up. You can see basically where the stairwell used to be. You have to get yourself up 20 feet to get to there, and there's just a short.
This part would have been the part that was on our level.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they've been eaten. Dee Dee, there is a minor scratching sound that you heard.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
There's something up there. It's scratching along the ground. Skitter, skitter.
I didn't hear anything.
Come on, Dugan.
Stealthing.
He's gonna go in. Yeah, he's gonna stealth in. His stealth is, I think it's plus something 28 or something stupid like that.
We're gonna go have a look, and I think because we have spells running, we're starting to gather
27.
around this stairwell and looking for ways to climb up.
Yeah, Dassault's moving forward. Everybody moves forward. Everybody's moving forward.
All right, so climbing up, this is a very difficult climb on the inside of the building.
Okay, Dassault takes a swift action, and his weird hook comes out of the back of his feet. It's a climb speed.
So very difficult to climb the outer wall, basically, is what we're saying.
Yes,
Okay.
the internal features are basically
Okay.
missing.
Dee Dee is gonna go and grab a rope off of somebody after she.
Okay, Capra will basically will give up a rope.
Rope with grappling hook.
I'll check to see if he has a rope with grabbing hook. If he would,
not Agony,
he's a climber's kit as yeah. He has a climber's kit. Those have grappling hooks. So yes.
Let me fix a rope.
She goes down.
Give me a rope, Capra. Capra.
Okay, yeah. Here. I still can't hear the fucking thing.
It was like a little scratch. Something's up there.
Dee Dee's gonna hook the grappling hook kind of along this wall at the corner.
Okay.
So at least we have a wall to brace against, like for the non-climber.
For the non-climbers, exactly. Perfect.
And then Dugan was sneaking. I don't know if he sees anything.
Dugan does not,
stealth?
but let's get Dugan's stealth check. do things to see Dugan.
No, for fuck's sakes, natural one. Thanks, Modron.
Okay.
What the? Fucking making noises as he's.
He lets out a fart.
Okay. All right. So Dugan pokes his head up. Oh, I understand.
As he's breathing and he goes over the edge, his breath like pushes some dust. It goes like that.
He sees a lab with desks and tables. Oh, 1 second. There's a doorway missing. There's the doorway. And something swipes at Dugan as he pokes his head up.
Uh-oh.
It is basically taking up the stairs.
What the fuck?
A large, horrendous beast. It was hiding at the edge of the stairs. It was hiding rather effectively. This massive, towering menace with a mouth that splits vertically, very similar to Amadeus's, as well as multi-armed, and the arms themselves split into 2 arms at the elbow joint. It has a similar sucker/leechy mouth as to what Amadeus sort of pulls. And it swipes at Dugan as he's poking his head up.
Oh boy.
Which was going to start a initiative.
Now, is this, he's flat-footed?
Dugan is flat-footed unless he has something that prevents him from being flat-footed.
Uncanny dodge?
Uncanny dodge would be something that would prevent you from being flat-footed. so yes. Okay, and
What
it's
is the
going...
initiative of the mod of the four-armed horror?
It's 1.
Okay.
It's just going to try to bite. Awesome bite.
No, boys.
AC to it's just got the you know what I'm saying? Open tab. It
should just lure it down.
all right. It bats at Dugan.
Mm-hmm.
Dugan falls this way and lands prone.
Oh, crap.
It sort of bats him up into the room, kind of like a cat would with a mouse, as well as deals 14 damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Dee Dee, you see it.
It's a big sideways troll.
Yep, and its mouth is growing. Looks like it's hungry.
With a Venus flytrap for a head.
What the hell's a sideways troll with a Venus flytrap for a head?
Sideways troll.
It sounds like I got a cousin once.
All right, so that is effectively the surprise, and sideways troll initiative list. Agony.
It rolled poopy. All right, so Agony is gonna kind of come out. He's gonna move to here to see if he could see what everyone's talking about.
Okay. The thing attacks, so it's no longer hiding. You can see the edges of it. It has a head that is opening this way and a leech-like tongue that comes out from within.
Rolling hit points for Dugan.
Sideways troll it is. He's going to use his second breath weapon for the day because make the horrible thing burn.
Does it burn?
It's a 30-foot cone of flame. Dragon fire.
One of the things that is its unnatural limbs appear to be very long. Okay. What's the DC of the reflex save?
16.
Okay. 16 takes full damage.
23 fire damage.
Whew. Burn for it. That deals significant damage to the foe. Alright, cool. Next, it is Dugganschmirph.
Duggan's gonna. Is he threatened right now?
It has very long limbs.
So he is threatened? Okay, Dugan's going to defensively get up. Can he crawl away from here? Or?
With his
Well,
fly, I
he-
don't know if he can
He
just...
flies, right? He can just. Can he step with a fly?
Can he right himself as part of his fly action?
Yeah, or like as a move, right himself without.
Yeah, I would say that's because he has a fly speed with a fly check that he can easily make.
Yeah.
The power that knocks you prone still knocks
So
you prone.
he'll right himself and step.
Okay.
If he's not threatened, then he's gonna step again.
Okay, so the thing will swipe at him.
Okay.
For well, let's just see. I think it has to be in one turn. A second. It's in one round. Okay. So it swipes at him again. AC 31 against the prone AC.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. He grabs and pulls as he attacks. Doing 2d6 plus. You've got his DR, right? So 24 damage as he grabs and pulls at Dugganschmirph, being the tiniest little appetizer.
What is his DRs? DR's 2. Oh, so
4 hit points back.
24. Okay, I'll do that. Dugan's not happy. 34 damage. Dugan's not happy. He's bloodied.
But he did right himself, and he's near the edge.
He right himself, and he basically...
Things grabbed him, right?
Nope, it rended him.
Ah, right. He's going to step over the edge, and can he fall down or like get some cover from the thing? Like get underneath this lip?
You can go fly under the lip, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to fly under the lip. Go get him, boys, he's upstairs. Go get him, boys, he's upstairs. Upstairs, something like that.
Okay.
Dingle.
He'll move under the. Here, he goes downstairs again.
Okay, Dingleberry. You can see it from over there.
He's up there for 6 seconds. Comes out half bloody.
Capra's gonna move over to the edge. You are one ugly fucker. He's going to move, and he's going to fire. He's going to do arcane strike and then fire 2 arrows at the beast.
I think we're out of its reach.
Yes.
From down here, which is good.
You are, because you're 20 feet down. It's got 20-foot reach.
Asshole just sit there and fish at us.
It can. If it gets over, it has to go over the edge and start. Yeah.
Get it! It's wrong!
I'm coming up there. Give me a moment.
I don't want to draw these things!
Okay, DM point for her drawings actually starting to come to life at a certain point.
Okay. I'm assuming it's not at this second.
No. At some point in the future, when you guys are planning stories, Marty, I'd like Dee Dee to keep track of the things he's drawing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So this beast does take the cold damage. So the arrow from that struck does 3d6 plus 7 plus 4 plus 2. It's 24 damage from Capra as he plunges an arrow into the beast. Yeah.
I've added this to her backstory notes.
Huh. Dark ones. Why don't the cupcakes ever come? Just show up with there be cupcakes. Hey, look, a cupcake. All right. After.
Did Capra hit?
Yeah, Capra hit. He hit once.
20.
He fired 2 arrows. He hit once and did 24 damage.
Okay.
Cog.
Okay, Cogs, is it possible to run up this thing? Or to jump up this thing? It's 20 feet, you say?
It's a 20-foot vertical.
Wait,
to get to the top one.
I have 5-foot reach, 10-foot reach, extend my arm for 15, and I jump. So I extend my arm, I jump 5 feet, and pull myself up.
Okay.
So let's do the jump first.
Okay.
Mhm.
Get up right up in his face.
Yep. Hi. Okay. So what's the 5-foot jump? Vertical?
A 5-foot jump is.
I don't think you
DC.
need to declare how far you're trying to jump in this system. I think you just
Yeah, it's
roll.
I was just because it's 30.
30, so you get a 6-foot vertical.
Oh yeah, good.
That's
so he
including for monks. I think he's considered running.
Right.
Okay.
If you weren't running, it would be half.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. No, he just yeah. So extends the arms with long arms. He gets 20 foot.
So one action to extend the arm, one action,
One
to
action
jump,
to jump, and then an action to pull himself up.
an action to pull himself up. Okay, where are you pulling yourself up?
Right next to him. Right there. Let's go right here.
Okay. He's taking an AOO.
Is here, I guess?
We're going to say because of story reasons, he's not hitting you for each of those actions. Roll a D3 on a 1. He's hitting you while you're climbing.
This is defensive, by the way.
Okay.
An FYI.
Okay, but roll a D3 on a 1. He hit you while you're climbing,
Sure.
as opposed to whacking you 3 times. Okay, so he's hitting you once you're up top. He's swiping at you. You have no defensive penalties.
Okay.
All right. The horrific monster is swiping at your face. AC 29.
Miss.
I think a cock.
That's a good cog. Yeah, that is a good cog. All right. After cog, it is Dee Dee.
Get the sideways stroll!
It's not even a song. It's just panic. Part song.
Huh.
And then she doesn't have. Cog's still injured, right?
Yeah.
19 damage.
Yeah, he is.
And how many rounds between the two fights? This is
It looks like
I
about 5 rounds.
5 rounds. Okay.
Could Cog have done his repair thing?
You could have.
17 healing for everyone. Constructs like half, so that's 8, and then 5 rounds for Slake's
8.
fast healing.
So
Edgar just has to follow along and eventually be healed.
how does that work? Take 2 minutes. You can do the standard action thing, right? And how does that work? It's
The full round action method.
yeah.
The patchwork. Make a clockwork check.
Okay. Craft clock. Oh, do I use the Yeah, okay, plus 17.
Tick off a use of your patch kit.
Woohoo. Okay.
You heal 2 hit points per character level.
Got it.
And the DC of your next repair check for the next 24 hours is 5 higher, so it's now DC 21. You need to track that.
Okay. Next repair. DC 21. It's on his token.
Cool.
Okay, and he's fully healed.
That feels nice. It feels worth doing,
feels
and
good.
it also doesn't feel overpowered.
Yeah, this is good.
Well, it's not the I took a standard action, so I get 40 healing, and then I'll do that again next round or whatever.
I would like to take a feat, if possible. You know how you have what's it called? The one for spellcasters where they can cast, anything under 100 gold pieces they can cast. I can't remember what it's called.
Echu materials.
Yeah, it's like Echu, whatever it is. It'd be like Echu.
The DC is higher when you don't have the components. You can do it without materials. It's just the DC is
get
higher.
better.
Got it. Okay.
Dewdrop basically channel positive energy and then ducked underneath the floor. Like she doesn't want to look at the sideways.
Right.
Desaad.
Okay. Desaad's going to so he's gonna climb up. He's got a 45 foot move. He's gonna move up. Someone moving me?
10 to the rope.
Yeah, he can just climb the wall.
Okay, where do you want to climb?
He's gonna climb right up to where behind Cog.
Okay.
Okay.
Got a bunch of images on you.
Yep.
It does understand this, but I'm going to just generally
20.
say that closing your eyes not on your turn is kind of poopy, so it'll swipe at you, but it will not close its eyes when doing so. Do the climb speed, so you don't have an AC penalty.
Yeah, look at that one.
AC 32.
Ooh, yeah, right.
Okay, so that doesn't fall on its thing.
Okay, he moves. And so 10, 20, 30, 5. Oops, 35, 45 to there.
Okay.
So move. Then he's going to, with the axe, biff her.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what you got there, big guy.
Desaad always surprises me when he's like he dishes damage. Like he feels such a versatile character, but then every once in a while he'll hit like a hitter.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna strike now. I'm gonna strike a clock.
So 12. There's Bard Song's not running, right?
Dee Dee Bard Song is a +1.
7, 8, 9, 10.
The panicked kazoo
11,
noises.
12.
The song was called "Ode to the Sideways Troll."
26.
And how I want it to go away now.
Please go away, oh sideways troll.
D8 plus D6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is no sneak yet. Does he take fire?
It does take fire.
Okay, so just 14 damage.
Okay.
Using the fiery axe. Oh, sorry. It's not a D8. It's a D12.
Well, then subtract.
Yeah, fixing that.
extra
It's
damage.
1 extra damage. Woo! 15.
Nobody speaks Aklo. I checked beforehand.
Aklo, but I have a really high linguistics.
It's trying to give you the family recipe.
21. What's he saying? I don't know.
It is trying to converse with you. It is also simultaneously trying to rip your arms off. So.
I'm doing mighty fine. How are you doing? So that was one attack. I'll try to attack again.
You're able to climb up there.
Yeah, because I have 45 move speed. So 10 to the rope. 20 is 30.
You have a 45 climb speed?
No, I have a 20 climb speed. Oh, so it's an action.
You climbed up a 20-foot wall.
So it's an action, yeah. So
I think he moved and attacked.
I moved, attacked. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Amadeus is going to attempt to fast climb the rope.
Okay. This beast is out of AOs.
I don't know what fast climb does. Well, wait, he's got expeditious retreat on, and his speed is 30 plus the expeditious retreat is 60. So I think it just regular climbs the rope.
When you use the climb check, so when you have a climb speed, expeditious retreat doesn't increase your climb speed because it only increases your land speed. But when you use a climb check, you move at half speed. Yeah, fine. Climb the rope.
Okay, so how fast did you get up without the fast climb?
From where he is, what's his total move speed right now? It's
60.
40 feet. It's 40 feet up. So whatever that distance is, plus 40 feet of up.
Okay, so he's got 20 feet of movement left, but it's an action to climb. So he spends one action to move, and then one action to move around the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And his he's gonna
Thank you, Wither.
He's gonna bite it because Mark bites the things that
are horrible.
Because he's not afraid of putting the aberration in his mouth, which is wrong. Okay. I gotta look. Where the fuck is this bite?
By the way, this map, if you zoom out, it's got like 2 eyes and a nose, and a white mouth.
It's a little happy face with a goatee thing, with a like a little some hair and some nasty eyebrows.
22 with the bite.
Okay,
nice.
That misses.
Okay.
Oh, crap. No, nice.
It's not including flank.
Okay, then
24 with flank. I got Bard Song in there.
With a flank, it hits.
All right, where is his bite listed? It's not listed as one of his attacks. Why, Mark? Why?
He's hiding his mutant nature.
I just crashed OneNote by doing a search.
I will look for you while it recovers. I believe it's his melee.
Yeah.
So plus 12, and then...
No, I'm looking for the damage of the bite.
Feed is con and wisdom damage. Stunning fist, keep cool. Yeah,
damage to the bite is d6. D6 plus its so 1d6 plus 7 plus 1 for Bard Song, plus 1 for his amulet. He does 10 damage with the bite.
We're just talking some shit in chat. It's hilarious. Oh, you saw that. Never mind. It's all good. The attempt to make a sentence. 10 damage with the bite. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then I think I grab it.
Okay.
Attempt to. CMB of the grapple is plus 23. 42.
Okay, you grab it. And then, do you drink?
No, I'm just going to say no. This is pretty gross.
Okay.
Slake. Slake is going to attempt a fast climb.
Okay.
You know what? He's going to climb slow because his climb isn't that great.
Yeah, well,
-4.
Is he still tower shielding it?
I guess he drops the tower shield.
Because a -9 on your climbing is probably
so he drops the tower shield and then starts to climb the rope. He gets a 15.
Okay, he can climb a rope.
Does he get all the way up? His speed's 20.
How much does he weigh?
Slake weighs
enough to